the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And for New Orleans, Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5. Here's Valanciunas, and he banks in the layup. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Now, here's Valanciunas, following the miss by Lonzo Ball. Morant with a wide-open look. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Here's Holiday. No good. Nice D from Brooks. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Jackson misses.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Morant. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. It's Morant with the drive.
And you look at Zion's playing style. Everything he does borders on the spectacular.
For Memphis, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Morant with it. Now defended by Williamson.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Favors, and the rejection by Valanciunas. And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. Trying to find Brooks. He's got it now. Valanciunas against Ingram. Valanciunas passes to Morant. Jackson with it. Just 5 on the clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Here's Valanciunas. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Nelly is checked in for the Pelicans. Redick comes in for Ball. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Melly passes to Williamson. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Memphis moving it around. Good on the bucket.
Great vision by John Morant. Has the passing talent to average double-digit assists.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
And Redick, here we go. Jackson comes over with the double. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Zion Williamson. Jackson Hayes comes in for Nicolo Melli. Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Jones, Clarke, and that comes off the assist by Jones.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
It's stolen by Jones. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Here's Jackson. 1:12 left here in the first quarter. And then Okafor slams it in.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Melton passes to Clarke. And Clarke slams it in.
quick off the floor and powerful. Clarke loves to attack that rim.
Here's Redick. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
It's Jones on the wing, guarded by Jackson. Jones drives in. Clarke, great positioning on the putback.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clarke's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Memphis leading, 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And Clarke slams it in.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Here's Hart. It's rebounded by Gutteridge. And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on a 12-4 run. And it's blocked. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. And Okafor slams it in.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
What a performance for Brandon Clarke. He has been the story for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yes, you know this, GA. Back in our day, and any day really, if you don't block out somebody, you will sit down.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Clarke is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the small forward position. Clarke into the lane.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clarke sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Here's Jackson. Good. Jackson's got his first points in this one.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
The feed to Clarke. And it's Clarke with the finish.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clarke brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Jones, no luck. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pelicans. So they take the lead.
This is when ball's most effective, breaking down the defense off penetration.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. A player known for his athleticism, Clarke's skill set may have been underappreciated by people in personnel.
And not only the long-range shooting, Clarke showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
So for the Pelicans, Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. Nicolo O'Malley comes in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Brandon Ingram in for Jackson. Valanciunas, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Dylan Brooks comes in for Milton. Ball finds Ingram. Stolen by Brooks. Fast break Memphis. Here's Clarke. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
This is the mindset Clarke has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition. My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Clarke outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And watching Brandon Clarke play, first thing you notice, young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick off the floor, GA. Had a max vertical of over 40 inches at the combine. Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. J.J. Redick's checked in for Hart, and it's Drew Holiday in for Ball.
And when Clarke is on fire, he stays aggressive. You got to love how this young fella is willing to dominate games.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. Reddick's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Holiday against Morant to the middle. Here's Clarke. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists in the game. Holiday attacking, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Morant surveying the D. Pass to Valanciunas. Oh my goodness!
Did you see
what
that
a play?
Unbelievable. As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Melly passes to Favors. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got the lead up to 4 now for the Grizzlies.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
The drive by Reddick. He dishes it to Favors. Ingram outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. There's Winslow. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. So for the Pelicans, Hayes comes in for Derek Favors. And Williamson subbed in for Nicolo Melli. The Grizzlies also making a change. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Clarke. Valanciunas finds Brooks.
Good athlete, 37-inch vertical. Brooks aggressive above the rim.
The Pelicans have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Reddick with the 3. And the Pelicans miss again.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And Holiday kicks to Ingram. He feeds it to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
Morant passes to Jackson.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. To the wing on the left. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K. Brandon Clarke playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 20 points. And that'll do it for our half.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Here's ball. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So for New Orleans right now, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard position.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. The pass to Valanciunas. And stolen by Favors. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
But the truth is, those type of plays are going to happen. You just have to regroup mentally and get back to work.
Ball finds Holiday. Favors inside. Valanciunas is there. Favors can't get it to go.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Pelicans trail by 6. Back to ball. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Valanciunas, he's got that long wingspan. You saw it right there on that play.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. Some changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Drew Holiday.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Anderson passes to Valanciunas. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Gutteridge. Over Jackson. Gutteridge can't get it to go.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
The shot goes down, and it gets this game back to even. Williamson's got 8 here in the quarter.
Yeah, it's been about the fast break. Been real kind to him here early, and they are clicking in transition.
Valanciunas passes to Melton. Passes it to Gutteridge. Valanciunas inside. Covered by Okafor. The layup off target. And here's New Orleans now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Williamson. For the lead. He takes it up and lays it in. Williamson's got 12 points in the game.
Because of Zion's strength and explosiveness, he's nearly unguardable around the rim.
A nice shot by Gutteridge.
Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
To the paint, here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Pass to Melton. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the third, and that one is good. Melton's got the game tied up here for Memphis. Here's Okafor. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. He's got 6.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Feeds it to Anderson. Outside for Jackson. Memphis moving it around. Here's Melton. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And his percentage at the line last season, right at the 75% mark.
First one falls for him. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Jackson hits both of them. The Pelicans have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And the wide open shot from Redick. And it's off from three-point range. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the layup's good off the glass. Redick's got 6.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
Jones, the pass to Brooks. Lets it go from deep. Pelicans with the rebound. Ingram right side. And Winslow pulls it down. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Here's Clarke. And then Clarke slams it in.
Just a terrific all-around scoring effort from him. I mean, it's because of that they're even in this game.
Holiday, what a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Oh, and that's a monster shot to close out the third. and the lead is theirs.
And so, guys, it's Zion Williamson making things happen for the New Orleans Pelicans. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Back right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got John Morant, Justice Winslow out there with Clarke. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Jackson in at the center, filling out the middle. Memphis trailing here. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds, New Orleans will take possession. Derek Favors checked in for New Orleans. And so Holiday will bring it up for New Orleans. Dishes to Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Winslow. Offensive rebound. Here's Favors. And the rejection by Jackson. And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. The Grizzlies shooting so well, 63%. The offense working as one cohesive unit. Morant. And Jackson throws it down hard. Game winding down, and they just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet, and I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Here's Morant. He can't get that one, and New Orleans will go the other way with it. Moving it up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
This is Morant's role. As a point guard, you need to get your teammates engaged.
No one covering. Ingram's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. John Morant on the attack.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first one falls. Valanciunas is checked in for the Grizzlies. So he picks up just one from the line that time.
What you respect about Zion, he's not trying to flex on everyone. He sees the big.
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the timeout, I listened in on Stan Van Gundy's huddle. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Both free throws good from Jackson. Pelicans trail by 4. And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
The defense playing Lonzo Ball to pass that off. Instead, he takes it all the way.
And there's the pass to Valanciunas. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Jackson finds Morant. Now Brooks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Just a real solid all-around player. Brooks that time drawing the foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Brooks. For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Ingram kicks to Favors. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist.
With the game tightening up, Favors with the confidence to attack. Big bucket.
Morant passes to Brooks. Jackson with it. Pass to Valanciunas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And stolen by Favors. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Maybe crossing up the defense there. It didn't look like they were playing Favors to drive.
And so Favors nails both of them.
Fantastic job stepping up and knocking those 2 down. That's got to be a huge confidence builder.
Now Morant, and it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Morant. Tries again. No good from Valanciunas. He hits the first one, and that gives them the lead.
Well, you know he's the former 3rd overall pick out of Georgia Tech. Favors has made steady improvement, productive at the 4 and the 5 spot. You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front. A big shot maker in college, Brooks has proven his value in the biggest moment.
Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Fearless player, have to respect Ingram's willingness to take big shots.
There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. It's good!
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Williamson left side. Stolen by Jackson. Fast break, here they come. Trying to get open is Brooks. Pelicans pull it in. Here's Williamson. It drops.
A fearless competitor with a strong motor. You can trust Zion down the stretch.
Morant drives in. Count!
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson against Williamson.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Here's Morant.
Wow! I can't believe that one.
That was incredible.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
It's stops like that from Valanciunas that get a team fired up on the defensive end.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They break the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting five. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. Now, look at Memphis's starting group. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center position.
And there's the patience you want to see from Sexton. Eyes up and finds the open man.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. And it's sent back by Drummond. Valanciunas, good. Now, here's Garland. To the inside. And it's Drummond with the jam.
Wow, you got to admire the aggression. Drummond leaving no room for error with the nice slam.
Morant scanning the floor. And it's sent back by Drummond. Valanciunas passes to Morant. 5 on the clock. Down low and stolen by Love. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. And it's blocked. And so the ball's out of bounds. Winslow touched it last. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Sexton. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And finished off by Morant.
So good at making plays in the open floor, whether Morant's running the break or finishing.
Here's Garland. Sexton for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Now, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
And where Brooks seemed to have carved out a niche, GA, his consistency from range and from the line.
Kev, if you can space the floor and hit your free throws, you're going to be in the rotation. Brooks really came into his own last season. And the more he refines his shot selection, the more valuable he becomes to this team.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Sexton's shot is good.
He's 1 for 4 to start the game. Now, I know he's disappointed with that, but we got a long way to go.
The pass to Valanciunas, and there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul. And here's Valanciunas. Here's Morant.
The defense has done a good job of forcing him into tough shots this quarter.
Here's Sexton from past the arc. And it's Osman missing. The Grizzlies on offense. Trailing by 2. It's tipped. Brooks with the bucket.
These are what I call rhythm shots. When Brooks nails these, it helps get him going.
Inside, here's Sexton. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Valanciunas. Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Bobbed up there for Love. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. And the whistle blows as the basket counts and a 3-point play chance right here. 1 free throw coming up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
That's good from Morant.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Sexton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And because of the combination of strength and blazing speed, Sexton can get to the line at a high rate.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. And Sexton drops them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Sexton against Jones. Pass to Clarke. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
You got to know, this is Clarke's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Windler. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 1:05 left in the first quarter. Anderson against Nance. Jones, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. And so Sexton will bring it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. Nance. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Outside, Jones. Lets the 3 fly. The shot that time, not on target. And Cleveland the other way now. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, another reason Sexton gives opponents nightmares. Almost impossible to stick with him in the open court.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Here's Porter. It's Clarke with the rebound. Here's the break. Here's Gutterich. Finished off the break.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clarke there proving how important that concept is.
Yes, that goes in. Gutterich has got his second bucket.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, and so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. We've got a lot of game left to play.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 1. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
I've been moving through the city like a phantom in the upper dark.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Brandon Clarke. And it's Melton in at the 2 guard.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's Jones. Clarke, the pass to Melton. Right wing. Passes it to Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jones. Keeps it alive. And Clarke is right there. Clarke's got the lead up to 3 now for Memphis.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Outside, Jones. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jones has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Look, Thompson's getting after it. A highly skilled offensive rebounder who crashes with power.
Here's Clarke. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Jones finds Clarke, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Garland, he's checked in for Cleveland. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Valanciunas is checked in. Garland with it. Thompson looking for an opening. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Thompson is a strong big man. He's amazing at fending off defenders.
And Porter comes to help. Jones up top. Pass to Melton. The dish to Valanciunas. Banked in off the glass.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Garland. A steal. Jones, the pass to Clarke. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's the 3. That shot misses. And Cleveland the other way now.
He'll breathe a big sigh of relief if they hang on to win this game. He's not done much to contribute tonight.
The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clarke. Winslow comes in for Kyle Anderson. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Melton. And it's John Morant in for Jones. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Up top, Morant. He has 7. Now Cleveland moving it up. Porter's running. Cleveland moving the ball around. Here's Garland. They grab their own miss. And Drummond is right there.
If there's a better rebounder in the league than Drummond, tell me, because I'd like to know about it. His work on the offensive glass is huge for them.
Now here's Jackson. No points in the game yet for him. Brooks finds Jackson. Back to Brooks. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What athleticism from Brooks. You can't let him get this kind of positioning. See why right there.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Garland. And the shot is good. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just a product of good pass work. I mean, nice team basketball right there.
Here's Morant. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
And Drummond throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Here's Morant. The Cavaliers making the shot. And oh, he jams it right over Andre Drummond. Wow.
Well, the play is Morant's ball handling talents in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, effective.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Drummond kicks to Osman. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by Drummond. Drummond's got 10 points.
Well, having to handle Drummond inside is a tough task, very tough. But he's going to win the physical battle almost every time.
It's Morant with the drive. Jackson passes to Morant. Stolen by Garland. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Grizzlies lead by 1. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Tristan, what's the plan for the second half?
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back from the first half. Been a dandy so far. A dandy. You like that word, Kenny? For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3 points. And that's a wrap with the third.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what you're seeing from John Morant. He's
done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half. And the rejection by Love. Here's Sexton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. He's got 10.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the passes, I mean, it's there waiting for him.
Feeds to Morant. Softly drops in the floater. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
The 3 from Morant. But they'll get another chance. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
Might take him a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
And you see the speed, the athleticism, and scoring ability of Sexton. Special. A guard with a fantastic skill set and loads of potential.
And Sexton drops them both. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now here's Morant. Defense is right there, and he makes that one.
Has closer in, Morant finding a way to score. He has fantastic touch around the 10.
Here's Drummond. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Kevin, this is sort of a boom or bust type player last year. Brooks is a major league streak shooter. I mean, and when he's on, he can carry your offense.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
This is why they go to him. When the game is tight, he ups his intensity level.
And when you look at Brooks's game logs from last year, you're spot on. I mean, one night he might put up 30. The next night, he might go for 6 or 7.
Yeah, Jay, but you need those explosive scorers on the roster. You know, I call him the Vinny the Microwave Johnson type. When he's hot, you ride him. When he's not, sub him. That's simple.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And the chance to take the lead gets away because of the miss.
Clarke outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Nance.
Tough task trying to corral Clarke there, especially when he's looking to score.
And so Clarke nails both of them. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Outside, Sexton. There's the 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Memphis the other way. Here's Gutteridge. Here's Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Porter's checked in for Jetty Osman. The Grizzlies also making a change. DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for Jackson. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Sexton, and it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clarke is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Clock at 6. Windler. And it's Melton with the rebound. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Clarke dishes to Anderson. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Anderson, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Kicks it to Nance. Launches a 3. The Cavaliers again can't hit. The Grizzlies on offense. They're on a 10-1 run. Anderson can't get it to go.
That works just like they drew it up, till the part where he short arms the layup.
And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Here's Clarke, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Nance.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clarke plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
Valanciunas is checked in for Memphis. Winslow comes in for Tyus Jones.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And Nance kicks to Sexton. 1:14 left to play in the 3rd. Grizzlies have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the 3rd quarter. 4 of 8. Gutteridge, the pass to Anderson. Clarke outside. Here's Gutteridge, guarded by Porter. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Cavaliers trail by 8.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Andre Drummond's checked in for Thompson. Love comes in for Nance. And it's Garland in for Sexton. Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Kyle Anderson. Now here's Morant. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Clarke outside. Three-pointer, Brooks. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. There's Garland. And he banks in the layup. Garland's got 6 points.
I like to see the ball moving in transition like that. I mean, when teammates out in front, get them to rock.
Here's Morant in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
There's the pass to Love. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on unit. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Look at this guy. Love can post you up, stretch you out. He adds a lot of versatility to this offense.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Makes it a tough play to defend because you also have to guard against him taking it himself.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now Brooks after Darius Garland missing on that last 3-pointer. And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That's his first foul. Jackson against Love. Morant outside. Off target at the rim. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. 6-point game. Love. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Love against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains a step.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Osman, the pass to Drummond. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Pass to Osman. Garland kicks to Osman. Connects from three-point range.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball game.
Morant outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Morant's got 23 points.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now, here's Garland. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Drummond always stays active around the rim. He does not need a whole lot of room to throw back some missed shots.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by Memphis. They get it again. Drummond passes to Garland. Wallace with it. From deep, 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Porter. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant.
Oh, you love seeing Valanciunas spike it back. When he's active on this end, it makes a difference.
Winslow finds Brooks. To the middle. Jackson is doubled. Out to Brooks. Pass to Winslow. And a wide open look for Valanciunas. But they get it back. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Over to the wing. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Drummond with it. It's picked up by Brooks. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Drummond. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. No good on the triple.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open three like that.
Here's Porter, and the rejection by Jackson. To the paint, wants to get it to Morant, and does. Basket good. And now it's 27 points for Ja Morant.
Oh, it's been all about Ja tonight. I mean, he can score in many different ways.
Drummond passes to Osman. Here's Garland. Goes back up. Got it. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Drummond shoots such a high percentage in the post. When this team needs an important basket, they better look to him.
Morant outside. Basket counts. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let-up. And, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Jackson finds Morant. Brooks outside. And Morant gets it to go on the assist by Brooks. And now a 9-point Memphis lead. Love the pass to Osman. Here's Porter. No good with the layup. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time this one wound down. spectacular sight as we approach our broadcast location in downtown Orlando through the air. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. And for Orlando, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Fultz, and it's Isaac in at the 3. Jackson finds Morant. Sinks the triple. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gordon. And so here's Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Here's Fultz. Passes to Fournier. To the inside. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Morant's got his second bucket of the night.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
The offensive rebound. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Isaac with some nice D.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Here's Vucevic. Gordon finds Vucevic. Tries yet again. And that one is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Brooks. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Fultz. And the rejection by Jackson. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Fournier passes to Isaac. Back to Fournier. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Well, it was a career year for Evan Fournier. Just at the right time. Opted out of his player option over the summer. And he was a free agent.
And Fournier proved that he can put up numbers. Aggressive looking to create with the ball in his hands. This team got a great weapon signing Fournier.
Vucevic dishes to Fournier. Here's Fultz. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
And, you know, Fultz plays bigger than his size down low, guys. Outstanding at using his body to draw contact.
Orlando making some changes. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for Vucevic. And it's Ross in for Evan Fournier. Morant outside. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Ross, that's good.
And that's a case where the deceptive strength that Ross has helps him score over the defense. You can't afford to take this guy lightly.
Morant passes to Clarke. But they recover it.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Fultz. Here's Bamba. Right side Gordon. Over Clarke. Bamba tips it back in.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Isaac with the steal. Here's Fultz. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Clarke kicks to Morant. A 3-ball. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Clarke left side. The pass to Morant. Trying to find Valanciunas. Gets it to him. Misses from close range. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. Trailing by 10. Here's Bamba. Nails the wide open jump shot. Bamba's got his 2nd basket of the game.
You know, he possesses both an inside and outside game, does Mo Bamba. And because of that, he's a headache when he's knocking down jumpers.
Clarke with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Morant with a wide open look. Not 3 off the mark. The Magic shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Bamba finds Fultz. Here's Isaac. Makes it off the glass.
Man, I admire how Isaac fights through the contact there, man. Grit and grind on display. Not letting the defense tie him down on these shots.
Morant drives in. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back to the action after this word. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Anderson and Jackson inside. Then there's Dylan Brooks. Then it's Jones. And it's Melton in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Jones. Now the feed to Jackson. And good that time. Jackson's got his first basket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Carter Williams dishes to Vucevic. Pass to Bamba. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Carter Williams, the pass to Bamba. And here's Ennis. Shot clock at 5. Bamba trying to break free. A second chance effort. Outside for Carter Williams. With 1 on the clock. With the clock winding down. That one's good. And the Grizzly lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Bamba.
Really hard to say enough about how good Carter Williams is at spotting the open man. He's got excellent vision and just a nice feel for what they're trying to get done in their offense.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Vucevic. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Fournier is checked in for Michael Carter Williams. And Memphis also making a switch. Justice Winslow, he's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Jumps up, trips down the breakaway slam.
In the fast break situation, if Fournier sees an opportunity for an easy score, he's all in.
Pass to Brooks.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Brooks kicks to Anderson. Back to Brooks. Passes it to Jones. 6 to shoot. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Orlando making some changes. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Vucevic. Ross comes in for James Ennis. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Fournier passes to Fultz. Fires the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Out to the wing. Kicks it to Clarke. There's Winslow. The pass to Jones. From the left block, he sends it through. .130 left to play here in the half. Bamba with it. Jones covering. Here's Fournier. Pass to Ross. Back to Fournier. And the dunk by Bamba.
Well, I tell you, Bamba's wingspan and his standing reach is ridiculous. This dude was born to throw it down.
Here's Clarke, and Clarke slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
The shot's good from Fournier.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Here's Jones. Bamba with the block.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And here is Ross. Back to Fournier. The putback. It's good on the putback. And it's a 5-point Magic lead.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
There's Winslow, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Romanovic.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Out in front of the half is Orlando. They lead by 5. Kenny, how'd you feel about it? And that's going to do it.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Steve Clifford as we begin the second half. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Brooks. Morant kicks to Winslow. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A strong finisher. Morant doesn't mess around when he's got ideal positioning like that.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. Misses the 3.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
And it's Gordon penetrating. Vucevic finds Fournier. Hits the three-point bomb. Fournier's got the lead up to 6 now for the Magic.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
Here's Brooks. Vucevic with the block. Fournier with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Isaac passes to Fournier over Brooks. Again, the Magic score.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
The 3 from Morant. It's rebounded by Fultz.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Feeds it to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And made possible by a heads-up play defensively at the other end.
Fournier gets a wide-open look. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. And that's now 18 points for Evan Fournier. And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 9-point game. Jackson up top, defended by Gordon. Now here's Morant for three. Morant with another miss.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
The Grizzlies trail by 11.
And no doubt last season was a bit of a step backwards for Aaron Gordon. After that breakout 2019 season, his numbers just didn't hold up.
And, you know, Greg, the issue was his shooting. You know, Gordon had a tough time from distance, especially from three-point range. Some of that is maybe mechanics, but also shot selection a part of it. And I also thought he was a little more passive with the ball, maybe a little more indecisive. But, again, he's a young player, really young player, so I'm thinking it was probably just an off year for him, and he'll bounce back in good fashion.
Outside Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. Isaac kicks to Fournier. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Magic lead by 13.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
With the putback and staying with the play, Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got his second basket.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
For three, Fournier drains it from beyond the arc.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Gordon inside. Jackson on him. Pass to Fultz. Back to Fournier. Fultz with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Fournier's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Jackson passes to Valanciunas. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Orlando now. They're on a 15-6 run. On the wing, Gordon. Back to Fournier. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Orlando out in front, up by 12. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our 4th quarter coming up next. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Memphis, Brandon Clarke is out there with Anderson. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. Back to Anderson. Ball's knocked loose. Rutteridge the pass to Clarke. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Ross. On the wing, Isaac. Ennis in the corner, shoots the 3. That's tipped, but he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Passes it to Melton. He kicks it to Anderson. To the middle. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and they'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
DJ Augustine's checked in for the Magic. And Memphis also making a switch. Morant's checked in. Ennis in the corner. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Augustine dishes to Vucevic. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine. And the Magic lead by 12. Here's Morant. He's off on that one.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and you've certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Off with the layup. Orlando leading by 12. Stolen by Anderson. Out to Morant. And he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 20.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Back to Isaac. And the pass to Augustine. There's the dish to Vucevic. And the rejection by Jackson. And Clarke has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Ennis. Memphis also making some changes. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Clarke. Justice Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for DeAnthony Melton. Orlando, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Gordon, the pass to Augustine. Now here's Ross. Right side, Gordon. Shot clock at 6. Dishes it to Vucevic. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Isaac. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Here's Brooks. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Magic leading by 10. For the 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brooks with it. Defended now by Fournier. Brooks misses.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Jackson against Gordon. Fournier passes to Gordon. Fires the 3. The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got 14 points now in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Not to be outstaged, Morant saying right back at you. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Magic.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching any lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Evan Fournier.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
No good, shot missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
So it's Orlando now, and here we go with the Magic fast break. From deep, good on the three-point shot. Fournier's got 30 points.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
hard trying to contain Morant. When he makes up his mind he's going to score, he goes full force.
And Fournier kicks to Fultz. Back to Fournier. And again, it's Orlando with the three.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback?
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
a spectacular shot. The mighty Mississippi River carving, and the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots, and it's Favors in at center. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle, and it's Winslow in at the small forward.
Yeah, we talk about the big vertical with Williamson, but what about the hang time?
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron. Whoa, what a finish!
Run that back. I want to see the replays now.
Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move is fire.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Grizzlies.
That's good from Morant.
And what really separates Morant is the intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
Ball with it. Ingram outside. A floater. No good on that one. Nice D from Valanciunas. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. There's Winslow. Gets rebounded by New Orleans.
And D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Stolen by Jackson. Williamson against Morant. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Second chance shot. Here's Valanciunas. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ball. Winslow dishes to Morant. And that one is good. Morant's got 6 points.
Oh, working through the lane, Morant uses change of speed to keep defenders at bay.
Here's Ball. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Out to Ingram. Pass to Holiday. Here's Williamson. Now Favors. Williamson finds Favors. And here's Holiday. Williamson outside. 4 on the shot clock. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
They've come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really.
Morant passes to Brooks. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The pass to Valanciunas. Offline with his three. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Favors dishes to Williamson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Now, here's Valanciunas. To the right side. It's stolen by Jones. Clarke into the lane. And it's Clarke with the jam.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Here's Melly, and the rejection by Val. Wow, hammering it in! Memphis with the ball. Here's Jones. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Here's Jackson. Here's Redick. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Clarke, great positioning on the putback.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clarke's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
The shot by Redick, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Jones. The putback. And it's Melly with the rebound. The Pelicans have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Here's Hart. Poked away. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Another shot. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. Back to Valanciunas. Clarke for 3. They grabbed their own miss. Valanciunas, good.
Oh, I love the rabid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Outside, Jones makes it off the glass. Jones has got his 2nd bucket. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And we'll be right back after this. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some
being able to go through adversity and come out strong.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, governing the split-second chance opportunities. I mean, that's what has them in the lead right now.
On the court right now, 2nd quarter for the Pelicans. They've got Jackson Hayes. J.J. Redick is out there with Jackson. Then there's Okafor, and it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Morant comes in for Jones. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for New Orleans. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, he's got some hops. Morant loves to attack the rim when he gets the chance. Any chance.
Here's Hart, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Here's Morant following the score by New Orleans. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And here we go. Here's Okafor off on the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Ooh, rolling to the rim with force. Love when Morant goes hard and converts with the slam.
Here's Hart. Out left to the wing. Here's Hayes. Out to Ingram. Okafor trying to get open. Hayes, no good. Memphis leading by 8. Goes up. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Ingram. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Here's Jackson. Brandon Ingram picking up that last bucket. And Okafor with the block. And they're able to recover. And so it's Ingram who brings up the ball for the Pelicans. It's a 10-point game. Jackson passes to Hart. A floater. The shot comes out, and it's Memphis the other way. One-on-one fast break. Morant with a wide-open look. But he recovers it. Back to Valanciunas. Jackson kicks to Anderson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Constantly competing. Morant is a terrific rebounder for his position and also a terrific finisher.
Jackson from long range. Here's Hart. And the layup is good. Hart's got 4 points this quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 10. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Morant drives in and finished off by Morant.
The play is Morant's ball handling talents in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, effective.
Okafor, the pass to Jackson. Here's Hart. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
A wildly unpredictable player. Anderson is skilled at drawing the D in and then making them get overly assertive.
For Memphis, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
The first free throw is good. A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Second free throw, no good.
I mean, I think he's kind of a throwback kind of player, if you ask me. I mean, Anderson's nickname is Slow-Mo because of his ability to slow the game down and pick the opponent apart.
And it's Favors that time on the assist from Redick.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Clarke into the lane. And slam dunk by Clarke.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clarke sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
Redick is in the corner. Here's Favors. Misses off the right iron.
They know they can't give him that shot. The D's are over it, not even giving him an inch of space.
And that one's good by Clarke.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
Pelicans trail by 15. Williamson kicks to Favors. Holiday the pass to Redick. On the wing, Holiday. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Over to the left wing. Anderson outside. Now Brooks.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
John Morant has been leading the charge.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, good to... There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 16 points. And that'll do it.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3. And the dunk by Williamson.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Morant dishes to Brooks. Favors with the rebound.
Oh, I thought that one was going to go down. The mid-range jumpers, oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the deep playing soft like that.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one drops.
So much pressure on Williamson to be a legend out of the gate. He has Hall of Fame tools, but you have to give him time to refine those.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Morant looking around. On the wing, Brooks. Just 5 on the clock. Dishes it to Valanciunas. It's good. Valanciunas has got his second bucket of the game to go.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that gun.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer the
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? And then we all know how it is.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Inside. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Winslow. Winslow's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
Oh, man, so unselfish. He's doing a great job creating for others and making pinpoint passes.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
One thing Morant does with consistency, I mean, he keeps defenders off balance.
That's good from Morant. Some changes for Memphis. Clarke is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas, and Jones subbed in for Winslow. Nelly is checked in for the Pelicans. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans, trailing by 17. Holiday gets the bucket.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
And here's Morant following the 3 from Drew Holiday. Jones against Ball. Takes a 3. Jones, no luck. Pelicans trail by 14. The drive by Ball. And the layup's good off the glass.
Now look, you see the athleticism right there? You gotta like watching Ball go into the lane to finish.
Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. And that one's good. Morant's got 6 here in this quarter.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
The feed to Williamson. Good, nice job down low. And that's 12 points for Zion Williamson.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Morant finds Jones. 1:32 left in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. The second chance effort. And it's Morant missing.
He's as surprised as anyone with that miss. When he's left alone like that, you can usually count it.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Here's Morant. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Clarke outside. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely. That shot no good. Pelicans trail by 10. Here's Williamson. Second shot opportunity. Right side, ball. To the paint. Goes back up. And Williamson with a nice bucket inside. 16 points for Zion Williamson.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Well, the defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Williamson. And J.J. Redick is subbed in for Ball.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
Holiday goes in.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
For New Orleans, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Holiday.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his first foul. 24 seconds left in the third. Clarke, the pass to Melton. Back to Clarke. Pelicans pull it in. And now the Pelicans on the break. Redick is in the corner. 4 seconds left. Misses at the rim. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Grizzlies lead by 8. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Pelicans trail by 8 on the court for the Pelicans. Getting the fourth quarter going. Redick and Ingram fill out the perimeter. Favors is out there with Hayes. And it's Holiday in at the 1.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Here's Melton. After Drew Holiday's score. Pass to Valanciunas. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Winslow's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
They get the rebound. Anderson finds Valanciunas. Now Winslow. Ingram with the steal. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Drew Holiday. Melton passes to Gutteridge. Favors brings the double. Pass to Gutteridge. Here's Melton, covered by Redick. Kicks to Valanciunas. And the rejection by Favors. And Holiday, here we go. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. A nice shot by Gutteridge.
Oh, you can tell Valanciunas has really been working on his passing. Nice dime right there.
Ingram passes to Redick. He feeds it to Favors. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Some changes for Memphis. Brandon Clarke comes in for Anderson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for DeAnthony Melton. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Lonzo Ball comes in for J.J. Redick. Now here's Ingram. Pass the ball. Just 4 to shoot. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Favors can't get it to go.
And they continue to control the glass.
No good from Clarke. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. 8-point game. For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. No good from Clarke.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Now, here's Clarke. Following the shot by Drew Holiday.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clarke loves to attack that rim.
Ball dishes to Ingram. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Ja Morant comes in for Tyus Jones. Morant kicks to Brooks. Back to Morant. No good from outside. Pelicans trail by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Who knows what this score would look like if he wasn't on his game tonight.
Now here's Morant. And there's 1:45 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Valanciunas. Excellent D there from Ball. New Orleans now, time running out. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Ball against Morant. Here's Valanciunas. And the rejection by Favors. It's Ingram on the wing. Lobs it up for Favors. Hammers the alley-oop through.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Morant outside. He dishes it to Valanciunas. Missed inside.
Well, even though he's gone ice cold, he keeps shooting. I mean, it's late enough in the game for him to recognize it's a better offense.
That's how you do it. You want to be the best in the world? You have to be the best when it comes to you.
There's Valanciunas. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Morant passes to Valanciunas. No good on the shot. And New Orleans will come the other way. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. Count it.
Well, watching in college, Zion showed he was a big game, big moment player. That's a huge bucket right there.
Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. They have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's called about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Brooks outside. Now here's Morant for 3. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Oh, the lob to Valanciunas.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
There's Garland. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. How many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post? But that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These 2 teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. That one good for 2.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
And it's Drummond missing.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Morant with a wide open look from outside off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. He'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just 2 incredible guys at what they do.
Now Valanciunas following the 3-point attempt by Kevin Love. Shot clock at 2. Brooks. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
The shot by Sexton, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant, and it's Sexton on the follow.
I love to see point guards rebound the basketball. Sexton has the kind of vertical to allow him to keep possessions alive.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Back to Morant. A 3-pointer is right on target. Morant's got 5 points so far.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
Here's Sexton. He can't get that one to fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Out to Brooks. Second chance shot. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Valanciunas. Brooks dishes to Morant. And Garland comes to help. There's Winslow. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Here's Sexton, and he banks in the layup.
Anytime you get points in transition, you are thrilled. You can see the speed of Sexton on display.
And they double up Morant. Passes to Winslow. Morant outside. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 6 from the field. Here's Sexton. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 6.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Morant scanning the floor. And finished off by Morant.
And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
The Cavaliers shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Pass to Melton. Back to Clarke. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You got to know this is Clarke's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
And that one's good by Porter. .43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Jones. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Garland, he's checked in for Jetty Osman. Memphis shooting their first free throw of the evening. Now, here's Garland. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Now Jones shoots over Garland. On the basket by Jones. Jones has got his second basket of the night.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
Nance with no one around. Misses the three. Here's Gutteridge. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Memphis out in front. They lead by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Well, you come in thinking they're going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Think again.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
On the court for Cleveland, Nance and Johnson are up front. Then there's Garland. Then it's Porter. And it's Windler in at the shooting guard.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Now here's Jones. He has 5. And there's the pass to Clarke. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. And Kevin Porter Jr., all the issues you'd expect from a rookie, Greg. Unforced errors, a few too many fouls and turnovers. But as you and I were talking, and as the coaches told us, the upside is huge.
I tell you, Kev, his first step with the ball in his hands is incredible. Can burst by defenders like they're waiting at a bus stop. Once he matures, he is going to be a handful to deal with.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Jones for 3. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Stolen by Anderson to the inside. And then Clarke slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Grizzlies have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Here's Jones. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers leading. Pass to Garland. Taken away. And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Gets a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Jones has got his 3rd basket of the night.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Passes it to Windler. Kicks to Nance. Thompson passes to Porter. So nice passing by Cleveland here. 5 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It goes on Brandon Clarke. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
And that one misses. And he sinks the second. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Morant against Sexton. Valanciunas dishes to Morant. On the money with the shot from the left block. Morant's got 11 points.
Fantastic instincts there by Morant, sizing up the D and then just taking what he sees.
Sexton the pass to Drummond. Back to Sexton. .157 left in the first half of the game. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Sexton against Valanciunas. And the dunk by Valanciunas.
I tell you, allow Jonas Valanciunas space and he will throw it down. He's got the size and length to make it look easy.
Down low. Drummond in the post. Valanciunas is there, and the shot goes in. Drummond's got his first points of the night.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Morant outside. He feeds it to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. He kicks it to Valanciunas. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
Jackson passes to Winslow. Clock at 6. Brooks against Love. Jackson trying to break free. Brooks misses. And Love's got the ball here for Cleveland. Trailing by 2. Sexton kicks to Osman. Back to Sexton. Osman the pass to Sexton. Jacks up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. A nice shot by Winslow.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Sexton. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
And Colin Sexton is a scorer. It doesn't matter if he's on the interior. This guy is determined to capitalize.
Morant finds Valanciunas. Here's Morant, defended by Sexton. Offensive rebound.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Grizzlies lead by 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 11 points and 1 rebound. Kenny, what do you think about the Grizzlies?
Well,
thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the fourth, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
The open look here for Sexton. No good from outside. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Sexton, and the rejection by Valanciunas.
Heads up defensive play by Jonas Valanciunas. The alert, the aware, the always ready to send it back.
Now here's Morant for 3. And it's Osman with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 8. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
You have to recognize the chance to push it, and they did. Great pass to get the ball behind the defense, and an easy 2 points on the board.
They are just killing them on the interior.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now, here's Garland. Guarded by Morant. Sexton for 3. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 7 rebounds in the game. Winslow finds Jackson. Here's Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Justice Winslow. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First one falls for him.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Jones drives in, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
2 shots.
No good on that one. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Porter's checked in. And he's good on the 2nd. And here is Garland. 5 points in the game. Yep, that one goes in there. Garland's got 7.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. And again, Memphis no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Cavaliers. It's a 5-point game. Thompson passes to Garland. Here's Windler. Can't get it to fall. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Clarke. He dishes it to Jones. Out to the right wing. There's the 3. Hands it from downtown. Jones has got the lead up to 8 now for Memphis.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Garland. Here's Windler. Garland with it. He has 7. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 9 points for Darius Garland.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Jones drives in, and the shot goes down. Jones has got the lead, back up to 8 now for the Grizzlies. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Here's Garland, scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And Valanciunas kicks to Clarke. It's Jones on the wing. 6 to shoot. Melton passes to Valanciunas from 8. Again, Memphis.
This guy's been adept at finding ways to finish inside. Jonas Valanciunas doesn't miss many of these chances. Give him an opportunity, he'll deliver.
And it's good, 2 points. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. Clarke with a wide open look. And the Grizzlies get it back. And staying with the play, Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
This guy has been a catalyst for them all game long. What a job leading them to this lead.
Garland with the bucket.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Outside, Jones. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
Oh, the former Longhorn Thompson really elevating for the rejection. Love the energy, guys.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Sexton is out there with Porter. And it's Drummond in at the center, filling out the middle.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammates. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Here's Morant. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Is on Colin Sexton.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And the potential of Morant is sky high. A dynamic guard. He plays with a Russell Westbrook type edge and intense on both ends.
Justice Winslow, he's checked in for Valanciunas.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 7. The drive by Brooks. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Morant outside. We've played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. Anderson outside. Brooks with no one around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going. Boy, it doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Brooks dishes to Anderson. Back to Brooks. The pass to Jackson. And Brooks gets it on the assist by Jackson. Brooks has got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Outside, Sexton. 3-pointer. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. Lets it go from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
Out in the open court, few defenders can match up with Morant. He's too fast and skilled.
There's Porter with the three. The rebound by Anderson. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Porter with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Back to Sexton. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Morant finds Jackson. Inside. Back to Morant. There's the feed to Jackson. And the basket is good.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
1:43 left in the game. It's Brooks on the wing, guarded by Porter. The drive by Brooks, and the layup falls.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort, a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Valanciunas.
Boy, I thought his best work was his pursuit of the basketball. He competed for every rebound, fought for position in the paint, and never stopped working. I love it.
And finished off by Morant.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Here's Drummond. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Aggressive defense. The battle with Drummond inside is a collision waiting to happen.
Morant drives in, and it's in there. And the Grizzlies lead by 17.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Porter finds Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
With a large frame and a willingness to get physical, Drummond's a relentless rebounder.
Pass to Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The scene is being set. We are live. It's a Thursday night. A look at the Magic starting group. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Markelle Fultz out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot.
And offensive rebounding really about timing and positioning there. Gordon using both to burn the D.
Morant dishes to Jackson. Pass to Brooks. Kicks it to Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Brooks left side. Valanciunas trying to free himself up. Nice shot by Brooks. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for the Magic. Isaac right side. Shoots over Winslow. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Justice Winslow.
I like seeing this aggressiveness from Isaac, utilizing his amazing length to his advantage to get to the line.
Morant surveying the D. To the inside, Valanciunas, and Vucevic pulls it down.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling. Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Plays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Gordon kicks to Fultz. About a minute and a half through the first quarter, and a missed layup. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No one willing to step in front of Valanciunas. That's a big guy driving the lane.
Memphis shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Orlando, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Here's Fultz, and he uses the glass on the layup.
How about the confidence level with which Fultz plays? When he's close to the basket, he keeps his eyes focused on the rim at all times.
Now here's Brooks. Now here's Morant. Here's Valanciunas. Vucevic with the rebound.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Fournier goes up on the wing. Tries again. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Down low. Fires for 3. Valanciunas grabs the board.
In a funk this quarter, he's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And that one's good. Brooks. Brooks has got his second bucket.
Muscling his way around the floor, Brooks able to absorb contact without it affecting the shot.
Orlando trailing here. Kicks it out to Gordon. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes the break. Here's Brooks. And stolen by Fournier. Here's Gordon. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Fultz against Morant. Brooks the pass to Morant. Oh, good with the triple.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And it's Gordon missing. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Fultz, no good. Memphis leading. Jumps up. And finished off by Morant.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Ross is checked in for the Magic. And Anderson kicks to Valanciunas. Here's Morant. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only one shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You two players.
So it's Orlando now. Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Fultz against Morant. And the shot goes in from Fultz.
You know, you gotta love the muscle that Fultz possesses. Taking the hit there, but still able to complete the play.
Now here's Morant. He's got 6. And the pass to Gutteridge. Out to Morant. 6 to shoot. The three-pointer no good. The Magic trail by 4. And now here comes Gordon leading the break. Rebounded by Jackson. And again, Memphis running the court in transition. Here's Gutteridge. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Ross finds Gordon. Back to Ross. They get a hand on it. Morant with the steal. And so the first quarter is in the books. Memphis out in front. They lead by 4. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
Clarke is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Morant, and it's Melton in at the 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Ross dishes to Bamba. Outside for Carter Williams. Pass to Ennis. To the paint. Bamba passes to Ennis. He gets that one. Ennis has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Magic.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Melton. Clarke. And it's Clarke slamming it down.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clarke loves to attack that rim.
Carter Williams feeling it out a bit. He dishes it to Bamba. Clock at 6. Back to Carter Williams. Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. And so he hits the technical free throw. And Memphis making a change here. Jones is checked in. Here's Ross. And that one, good.
Ross didn't seem bothered at all by the contact there. Nice finish.
For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Outside, Jones. Feeds to Clarke. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here is Augustine. Bamba finds Ross. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ross has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Gutteridge, the pass to Clarke. Here's Gutteridge. He's guarded by Ross. Left side, Anderson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones, that's for 2. Rebound by the Magic. And here is Bamba. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Ennis dishes to Bamba. The feed to Augustine. Back to Bamba. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Orlando making some changes. Gordon's checked in for James Ennis. Jonathan Isaac comes in for Ross. And Fournier subbed in for Augustine.
And sort of known for that crazy length, Bamba's also extremely bright. Got offers from Ivy League schools, including Harvard.
Now, here's Clarke. Jones drives in, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. First free throw is good. Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Magic also changing it up. Vucevic comes in for Bamba, and it's Fultz in for Carter Williams. Here's Fultz. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Kicks it out to Gordon. They get it again. Isaac outside. It's Fournier on the wing. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Outstanding focus by Valanciunas on the shot. He is just a big, strong player who brushes off opposing defenders.
The Grizzlies have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. .136 left in the first half. Fultz against Jones. And finished off by Fultz.
And how about the attitude of Fultz? When he's taking it inside, he's aiming to hurt somebody's feelings.
Jones finds Jackson. Back to Jones. Here's Valanciunas. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. Fultz looking around. Passes to Gordon. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Back to Fournier. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Jones with the ball for Memphis. Here's Brooks. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, one of those second-round picks who looks like he'll be in this league a long time. That's Dylan Brooks.
It's his first trip to the line.
He converted more than 4 out of every 5 free throw attempts last year, so just solid at the line.
Morant, he's checked in for Jones.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Fultz kicks to Fournier. Vucevic down low. Guarded by Valanciunas. Pass to Fultz. 5 on the clock. Fournier gets a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fournier's got the game tied up here for the Magic. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Morant. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
The decision-making keeps improving. Ja Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls. And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
There's the lob to Jackson, trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Morant, that's for 2. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. For the Grizzlies, the first quarter was pretty even. The largest lead they had was 6 in the opening period. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by... And that'll...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3, the small forward. And the Grizzlies leading by 4.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2. And with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA. Or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Fultz with the ball. He has 6. At the elbow, it's Gordon. With some arc. The second chance effort. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Valanciunas has got 8 rebounds in this game. Clarke, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Dylan Brooks. Then for the Magic, Terrence Ross is checked in for Jonathan Isaac. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Markelle Fultz.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Fournier for 3. That shot off the mark. And Memphis the other way now. Valanciunas passes to Winslow. Here's Melton. Clarke outside. Here's Valanciunas. The pass to Clarke. Buries it from 3-point range. And now a 9-point Grizzly lead.
And this is what the coaching staff loves when they watch Clarke, wanting to improve his shooting off the catch.
The shot's good from Fournier.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Clarke right side. Morant outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Stolen by Winslow. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And it's Clarke with the jam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Here's Gordon. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Here's Morant. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Morant's got the lead up to 10 now for Memphis. Back to Ross. Magic moving the ball around. Fournier, that's for 2. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
2 points, that one goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And no good. Gordon with the defensive effort. Vucevic finds Gordon. Back to Vucevic. Fournier for 3. Valanciunas grabs the board. Valanciunas has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Augustine up top. Gordon dishes to Fournier. The Magic again can't hit.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
And Orlando has possession. Grizzlies making the shot. Fournier for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. Fournier's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Magic. Morant with a wide open look. Memphis the rebound. Valanciunas, good. Valanciunas has got 4 points this quarter.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Pass to Ross. The three. He can't hit that time.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The Magic trail by 15. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Augustine with it. Now guarded by Winslow. Ross passes to Fournier. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Vucevic finds Fournier. Here's Morant. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Anderson and Jackson inside. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Jones. And it's Gutteridge in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Gutteridge. Pocket two. Jones. No one around him. And the three off target. And so it's Fultz who brings up the ball for Orlando. 17-point game. Stolen by Anderson. One-on-one here. Here's Gutteridge. Count it. Good.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Out to the wing. Back to Fultz. Carter Williams, the pass to Isaac. Now Carter Williams. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Jones, the pass to Gutteridge. And Anderson kicks to Jones. Back to Anderson. Three-pointer. Jones, no luck.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
And it's Ennis that time on the assist by Bamba.
And this is what you want to see more of from Bamba, making an effort to share the rock.
Jones looking for an opening. The dish to Jackson. Back to Jones. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Markelle Fultz. That is his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. Vucevic checked in for the Magic. Fournier comes in for Carter Williams. Brooks with no one around. And another miss by Memphis. The Magic trail by 15. Fournier for three. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his fourth rebound in this one. And Anderson kicks to Valanciunas. Passes it to Jones. Brooks outside. They get it back.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Isaac outside. Dishes it to Fultz. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Fournier for three. Drains the three-pointer.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Outside, Jones. Jackson kicks to Jones. Anderson outside. He feeds it to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Jones against Fultz. Good on the bucket. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Especially when you're this far down, you have to make the most of every sequence.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Now, here's Isaac. Offensive rebound and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Valanciunas.
You know what stood out to me was the anticipation defensively. He sensed what the offense wanted to run, then found ways to disrupt that and cause turnovers.
And you gotta like that they found something positive here, something that maybe carry overs into the next game.
They put together some great possessions here at the end. It's a shame they could have used this run much earlier.
Valanciunas, it doesn't go for him. The Magic go the other way with it. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For three, and it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Out of bounds, Orlando takes possession. Here's a 1-2. Augustine passes to Birch. The basket is good. The assist from Augustine.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing.